back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So first of all, Happy New Year guys, because I know when this video is going up it's already going to be 2019. There's a whole new year ahead of us. Let's make the best of it. And I know that this video is a tad bit late because again it's already January, it's the first week of January and I am uploading my Christmas haul. It's like 2 weeks too late, but yeah, I just don't mind that. But I'm actually here today to show you what I got for Christmas 2018, and I mostly got makeup because I'm a hoarder, which I'm going to show you now, and I'm trying to keep this video rather short, so I'm going through everything rather quickly. So I'm going here with brands, and the first brand that I have here is BH Cosmetics with their Rose Romance 2-piece, 12-piece, 12-piece brush set with a cosmetic case. So on the front you can see how the brushes look. They have face brushes and they also have eye brushes in here. Cosmetic case is just, it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with the color rosé, and this rosé and white case just really gets me. And on the inside you have all of the brushes. That's how they look, and they're so fluffy. It's incredible. I also got the very infamous Take Me Back to Brazil eyeshadow palette by BH, and I think you've seen it like 2,000 million times on everywhere. But that's just, oh, there's a plastic rubber. That's just how the palette looks. It has all kinds of colors, and I have to admit that I was kind of surprised by how small those pens were, because every time I've seen someone do a tutorial with that, I was like, oh yeah, well, the palette looks amazing, but I just thought that the pens would be a bit bigger. No, not as big as the Morphe ones, but I was a little disappointed when I saw these size of them. The next brand that I have is actually Morphe. I got 2 lipsticks, and they changed the packaging, which drives me insanely crazy. And they used to be round. They also changed the packaging from over, but we're going to talk about that later. But they used to be round, and now they just don't match with my other 2 Morphe lipsticks that I have. By the way, that's the shade Spicy, and this is the shade Nibble. And I'm just going to quickly swatch it. Spicy is just a pumpkin color, actually, I have to say. It has some red undertones, it's like a brick color, and Nibble is definitely a lot darker. It's more of a vampy color, and kind of reminds me of the actual Dose of Color brick lipstick. But those are 2 beautiful shades. I also got another eyeshadow palette. It's the Morphe 15S, the Social Butterfly palette. It's still in the bubbling wrapping paper. And that's a very small palette, but I was really surprised at how beautiful everything is. So that is the palette. It's kind of half-half with foiled shadows and with regular shadows. There's another palette by Morphe, and it's not the James Charles palette as you may have thought now. It's one of the face palettes actually. I've never tried one of those from Morphe, for the plastic wrapping thing. And it's their 8L Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer Highlighting and Contouring palette. You just have 4 highlighting shades and 4 contouring shades as well. Those are all powder products. There's nothing with a cream, because I hate the cream contour. Well, I don't hate it, but I just rarely ever do it, so I'm not too much a fan of it. I'm not too good at it though, and yeah, can't wait to try that out either. Moving on to the next brand, I'm going to Dose of Colors, and I got their Snow Angels palette. I love the color of the whole package. It's a plastic package though, but it kind of seems as if not all of the shadows would break immediately if it fell down. So those are the colors. I'm mostly intrigued by those 2, which are the reason why I wanted this palette so badly. But I also like the fact that they really included brush, even though it feels very fragile. I think this is supposed to be a blending brush and this is just a small smudger brush. But the color range is super pretty and I can't wait to try this one. I got 3 new lipstick sets in my collection, and the first one is called Campfire that I'm going to quickly swatch, and I just ruined my whole swatch of the Morphe. Shadow went all the way up to my arm. But so that's Campfire. This one is just more of a pinkish shade, it's kind of a salmon color. And then I also got Berry Me, which is like a typical berry shade that's perfect for the fall. And the third shade, the third color that I got is actually my favorite one of all of the 3, and it's called Cold Shoulder. Oh, it's just a dark plum color that kind of has, for me, it has some great undertones to it, and I am obsessed with this color. I literally want to wear it 25/8. That's how much I love this color. So because I just talked about Ofra before I talked about those of colors, Ofra apparently changed all of the packages and I'm not happy about that. I mean, of course you kind of have to rebrand every now and then, but why? The white just doesn't do it for me. I don't know, I don't like it. And same as with the highlighter, and by the way, this is the Ofra X Sneak Tutorials highlighter in Space Baby. It's amazing, okay? It's so soft, it's same as with the other ones, and I just scrubbed my thing up 2 times. And it is blinding. It has blue undertones to it. I don't know if you can see that on camera right now. It's definitely buildable and just super pretty, but their highlighters, they used to be just like in a round package, in a black package. It's kind of a bulkier shape now. Not too happy about that. Same as with the lipsticks. I got the shades Mocha and Purple Rain, and I was so surprised to see that Purple Rain is kind of a glittery, shimmery shade. Oh, I haven't even swatched them yet. So this is me swatching Mocha. It has a very strong berry, salmon, rosy color combination here, but I'm most excited for Purple Rain now. And every time I say this name, I hear Prince in my head just singing the song Purple Rain. It's a very sheer lipstick, actually. Yeah, it's kind of a sheer lipstick, which I don't like it too much. But I think you can definitely build that up. I'm going to the next brand, and I'm talking about Ali Splash Cosmetics. It's the first time I got crystallized glitter from them. It's just in a little packaging. It looks like there's some chocolate pralines in them. But when you unfold it, you have a small crystal ball. It's a sparkly lighter pink with some white sparkles through it. You probably can't really see it, but it's super cute. It's not too much out there, but it's just a nice gentle glitter, if something like that even exists. Then I got a Velvet Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Dark Mocha Mousse, and Dark Mocha Mousse is just a dark brown color. That's again perfect for fall. Those are the Ali Splash Wickedly Divine lipsticks, that's how they're called, and I have 3 more of them. I already have one which I really like, and I got this shade. Oh my god, that's so tiny, I can't read this without my glasses. I got the shade Mortiferous Nankuni. It's a green shade, and holy shit, how do you pronounce that? Incantation. I don't even know what that word means. So it's a brown color again. I thought that I'd had enough of nude color lipsticks for a while, so I just wanted to get colorful lipsticks. And this is a brown one. It's kind of similar to Nibble, I have to say. Nibble is just more reddish than Mortiferous. It's just a true brown color. And I'm most excited to swatch the next 2 lipsticks. We have Incantatious. It's a very dark metallic blue with little bits of black. So from here it looks black, but when the lightning hits it, it looks like a dark blue with some metal reflects. and as well as Nangini. It's a green lipstick, so opaque, it's super pigmented, and I love it. There are only a few more things left that I want to show you. And the first one is from the brand MUA Makeup Academy. It's a British brand and it's the Pro Base Primer Oil. It's a super absorbent facial priming oil formulated with gold flakes to add luminosity, leaving a radiant, flawless and dewy finish. Let's see. Oh my god, that's super greasy. The drop was just very greasy. I hope it didn't spill because it doesn't feel like that on my fingers, just on the plastic, not there. But that's how the facial oil looks. It has all those gold flakes floating around. It's super nice. I love the dropper and it smells very nice. It smells like herbs, like a herbal tea. Makeup Academy also has one of the best highlighting formulas that I've ever tried. And so I got 4 of them. The first one is the MUA Prism Highlighter in the shade Aquatic Shine. It's a light blue. I just completely ruined the surface of this, but hello, that is so amazing. Just so that's how it looks. It's a little, it's not too visible at the moment, but I'm going to give it another swipe. Okay, so yes, definitely more visible now. It's very out there. You can definitely see that it's a blue highlighter. I already have the green highlighter that I've never used before because I was just too scared, but the blue one is just super amazing. And I also like the other highlighters. That is the Shimmer Highlight Powder in Pearlescent Sheen. Then we have Silver Wonder and Twinkling Violet. And I'm going to start by swatching Twinkling Violet. It's of course a violet highlighter, but it looks more blue to me. And I also really like the pattern that all of those highlighters have. Wow, that is super nice. I'm so intrigued by the Silver Wonder highlighter. I've never had a silver highlighter before. So let's see if this is any good. Oh, wow. It just looks super dewy right away. It has a very wet finish. But let's see if the pearlescent one gets me. Oh, that's nice as well. But it kind of has some blue and pinkish undertones to it. And reminds me of the Twinkling Violet one. But my favorite one is still the Silver Wonder because it has such a dewy, such a natural finish. The last 2 things that I'm going to show you are actually by MAC Cosmetics. And those are 2 brush sets. Those were from their holiday collection of 2018. And they contained brushes. I don't know if I already said that, I'm sorry. But when I unwrapped them, I was so surprised because those brushes are just fucking expensive. But my dad overheard me saying that I don't have any proper brushes, so he just got me now 1 but 2 brush sets. And I just can't believe it. So the first one, it contains some face brushes and it also has a very nice metallic foiled makeup case with just a flower that's also in 4 different metallic colors, and the brushes look so nice. 1 of them, no, 2 of them just unwrap themselves, but they're just very small. They feel amazing. And I really hope that I don't fall in love with them too much because, again, my brushes are just so expensive. There's another brush set. It has the same packaging, the same makeup case as the face brushes, just in blue, and the arrangement of the flowers are a little different. So we have not 4 but 5 different brushes this time. They're in a blue color, so it matches the makeup case, and they're also so soft. And I'm just super thankful for everything that I got because I know how much makeup costs, and so I'm just incredibly thankful that my parents got me all of this stuff because they didn't have to, you know. They could have said, well, here are 2 lipsticks and Merry Christmas, but they actually got me so much. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just a little overwhelmed, but I think that that's a good point to stop the video, and I hope you guys had a lovely Christmas, spend it with your loved ones, ate loads of foods, and just so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. It would be super helpful and I would really appreciate it. And I'm going to see you next time. Bye!